Yeah, that's right.
Once upon a time, there was a princess named Princess Peach. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with her from the tales of Mario and his brother Luigi. And you're probably also familiar with how big of a slut she was. You see, Mario was always busy at work, fixing pipes or having adventures, sometimes riding around on his friend Yoshi. Anyway, Princess Peach was in her sexual prime, and she got a little restless down in the loins. So one day she wandered off into the forest and found herself a lover, or rather, a rabbit. And those Rabbids started having more Rabbids. Next thing you know, they were crazy Rabbids, didn't even look like Princess Peach anymore. There were so many of them, they were running around creating a society. Absolute mayhem. And of course, there's only one person who can stop them, and that would be Mario. In an attempt to salvage her reputation, Mario decided he would destroy all of these disgusting Rabbid children. And then he'd go to therapy with Princess Peach and work out their differences. Over the years, they'd been in therapy several times. Once for that time that Princess Peach got it on with Luigi in a porta potty at our music festival. And then another time she made out with Toad. Actually, she did that twice. And there was the Yoshi incident. We won't even get into that. Mario couldn't figure out what Princess Peach saw in these Rabbids. They're not very smart and they're stupid and kind of mean to each other. Of course, that kind of describes most YouTube commenters. While Mario was plotting their course of action, he got to thinking about all of the ways he had hurt Princess Peach over the years. There was that time that Princess Peach beat him in Mario Kart, and he got so pissed he sold a car on Craigslist without her permission. He said, "Your place is not on the racetrack. It's in the kitchen, making me a damn sandwich." His words, not mine, kids. The more he thought about how badly he treated Princess Peach, the more he understood why she went into the forest that day. Mario had not been a very good partner, you see. The more he thought about it, Mario realized that he made Princess Peach wander into the forest that day and hump all over those little bunny rabbits. Of course, that explains why Princess Peach had sex with a rabbit. But why did Luigi do it? Well, that's a story for another time. Let's just say Luigi has a bit of a problem with the bottle. Makes him do things that he wouldn't ordinarily do. One time at a plumbing convention, Luigi got so ripped in the bar at the hotel, he woke up wearing Bowser's leather-studded collar, chained to a drain pipe in the basement of a pawn shop. Mario crept quietly toward the rabbit hole. It was a glorious rabbit hole. I guess you could say it was a glory hole. And he went inside. It felt pretty good, but it was over right away. Wandering around the forest, making his way through the maze, Mario picked up some treasure along the way. He would give the treasure to Princess Peach later on as a means to apologize for all of the wrongs he had committed against her. Oh, there have been plenty of wrongs too. Like the time he sold her underwear on the internet. You'd be surprised what people will buy if the price is right. I mean, one day Princess Peach opened the dresser drawer and she had no panties left. She said, "Mario, where are my panties at?" He shrugged his shoulders and said, "I don't know." But he did know, because he sold them on the internet to people in prison. A man will get awful lonely in prison. He'll do just about anything to feel like a man again. That includes buying used panties on the internet. As Mario made his way through the forest, he found an old friend. Toad warned Mario that trouble lay ahead and explained that he could use his super secret powers to defeat it. Mario used to have a hell of a grudge against Toad for making out with Princess Peach, but he knew it wasn't Toad's fault. You see, Toad was a eunuch. The tale of Toad is actually quite sad. You see, he was born into slavery, and King Bowser ordered him to be castrated at birth. Castratis are known to be wonderful singers, and Bowser really enjoyed sopranos for some reason. So that's what he did. Mario always had sympathy for Toad. He knew what he went through as a child. So what if he made out with Princess Peach a couple of times? Maybe stuffed his hand up her shirt, I don't know. Anyway, Mario let that one slide. It was about this time that a drunken Luigi stumbled through the underbrush. A rabbit had stolen his beer goggles and used them to create a pyramid plant. Mario and Luigi tried really hard to reconcile their relationship after the dalliance with Princess Peach. Mario knew it was because Luigi was drunk and Princess Peach was lonely. Luigi just paid attention to her. I think he might have helped her mow the lawn once or twice. You know, when Mario was away doing something, Luigi would come over and he'd fix the dishwasher and help her paint a room or something in the house. Luigi was a helpful man. Even as a drunk, he was a good listener. There were a lot of opportunities to get it on with Luigi over the years. If you think about it, Princess Peach could have probably married him instead. But it just so happened it was Mario that saved her from Bowser the first time. Saved her from Donkey Kong more than a time or two as well. Donkey Kong was Princess Peach's first husband. He was a real piece of work. He didn't have a drinking or drug problem, he just ate bananas and threw flaming barrels around the castle. Back in 1992, Princess Peach found his lifeless body in the driveway. A U-Haul truck had slipped off its emergency brake and rolled back over the top of him and killed him. The police said it was a closed case, definitely an accident. But Donkey Kong Jr. paid for a private investigator and he uncovered some suspicion implicating that Princess Peach was somehow behind it. Of course, he couldn't get the case in front of a judge, so he got real depressed, started smoking crack. A couple of years later, they found Donkey Kong Jr.'s lifeless body in a truck stop bathroom. Dirty spike in his arm. He had graduated to heroin, it seems, and Princess Peach was conveniently off the hook for Donkey Kong's murder. Accident. So that's pretty much it. That's where we're at with this. Princess Peach is a serial adulterer, possibly a murderer. Mario is a shitty husband, also a murderer, I think. Luigi is a drunk, and Toad is a eunuch, but a good friend. And the Rabbids, they love the smush. And just when you thought everything was turning out fine in Mushroom Kingdom, a portal opened up in the sky, as if things couldn't get worse. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's story, kids. If there's one thing to be learned from it, it's be a better partner to your lover. Good night. For more videos like this one here, subscribe to the Game Society Pimps. And get on Patreon. There's rewards. You can make Emre eat pasta and Aaron will sip whiskey and they'll just stare at you in the camera. It's good stuff.